Hello and welcome to another episode of Growing Organically for Wholesale Markets. Today we'll talk about plowing, disking, and tilling. In today's episode, we join Roger Garrett in Scott County, Virginia, to talk about these tools.
The number one reason that you're going to plow is because, just take, for instance, the ground. That's not, if you're going to go out here and set 10,000 plants, you're going to be a long time trying to plant into something this hard. Hey, we do it because honestly it just makes it so much easier. If we come out here even with a tiller and try to till this, it's so like this ground right here that where we had our zucchini last year, it's so hard and compacted that it would just beat you and the tractor to death. A plow turns over or cultivates your ground. Pretty much all you're doing is you're taking the ground and you're just throwing it over to the side. You're just laying it over. And in a tiller, you got what's called tines, and they spin, and they pretty much just dig, and they just chop up the dirt really fine. It's going to make your life a lot easier if you take the time to go out and plow and disc and till, versus going out here and trying to dig into the hard ground like we're standing on. You're gonna have a time. If you're just growing your own little garden for yourself, then you could use a hand tiller, and get the job done probably. But as far as growing to sell, you're gonna have to till, to be able to do what you want. This is a disc. This after you've plowed up the ground, you'll run over it with this, and these will chop up the clots of dirt and make it easier for the tiller. After we disc what we'd already plowed, there'll be some clumps in it, like what we got here, but that makes it a lot easier on you tilling, and that's the reason that you would want to disc in the first place, just to break up some of the clumps and things that's in there, and it smooths it out. This here's the tiller. These are called the tines, and which that is driven by the PTO off the tractor, and those are what do the digging, and they just break up the clots that the disc couldn't break up, pretty much. If you lay plastic, you want the dirt to be good and broken up, so you can take the plastic layer through there, and the plastic layer can throw the dirt up on the sides, and you have plenty of dirt to cover the edge of the plastic, and so that's what that does. It helps with debris like rocks and stuff, slinging that back out behind it and hitting anything, but it drags it over what you've just tilled too, and smooths it out for you.
Now, some farming operations may be a little too small to utilize the plow and the disc we saw Roger using. However, there are these handheld tillers that could be quite handy on any size farm. In the next episode, we're going to talk about some of the ways you can manage the weeds a couple weeks after you till. Hope to see you then on Growing Organically for Wholesale Markets.